You guys have a particular set of skills. We like to use them. New nicknames for people. I work with an old boy in the mechanic game here in the UK. This fella is 69 on death's door, an absolute shite at his job, yet refuses to retire. We've started calling him Demolition Man, as the only thing he doesn't break is his sweat. Any good ones we could use without him catching on. Now, I can confirm some of these he will catch on.
This from Simon Murray. Call him the blue screen. Not working anymore, but hasn't shut off. Another one here. Robbie Foster. Broken arrow. No use, and you can't fire him.
Yes.
Udensky. Call him Froggy. You're just sitting there waiting for him to croak.
Oh, yes.
Oliver Creed. Overcooked. He needs to get out. Cy Sando. The cliffhanger. He just won't let go.
I've got one from Roger Burgmeister. Grenade. You're just waiting for him to pull the pin. And this is from Anonymous. What about just calling him furniture? He's been there that long. He's just part of the furniture. Or fossil fuel. He might notice that one.
Yeah.
John Timms. Just call him knock knock on heaven's door. And this from Neil Mealy. Imperial, as in the sockets and spanners. Old and no use to anyone. Dimitis Demetriadis has messaged us. He said, hi, snipers, which is what people that listen to the Not For Radio podcast are called. Need some help from Nickname Ninjas. A guy at work is whining that he's always under pressure without having a clue what is happening around him. Darren Bovell reckons the pimple because he pops under pressure. Philip Mason. What about the tow truck as he's minutes from a breakdown? This one from Greg Tucker. Call him DPC, Diamond Press Carbon. This from Daniel Blake. How about Freddie? Because he's always under pressure. Oh. Which is quite nice that one there. Gerald, whoop, whoop. What about fathom? It's a measure of pressure as well as not being able to fathom what the F is actually happening around him. Glenn Rees, the kettle, always on the boil. And Dan Strange goes, why don't you just call him Jack, shortened from Jack Hammer, always under constant pressure, but a proper big tool.
From Ben Jardine, the balloon knot, always whining when the pressure is released, and also slang for butthole. John Lukes, the hummingbird, tiny brain and flaps 80 times a second. Stephen McDonald, the deck chair, collapses under pressure.
Always folds.
Exactly. Tris Green, jigsaw, because he always goes to pieces.
Yes.
Hamish Mate, the supercharger, starts whining when the pressure's on.
Geez, you get it. He could think that's a cool nickname,
I
too.
know,
But
exactly.
here he is, the supercharger.
And especially if he doesn't get it. He's like, yeah, that's me,
puffing
mate.
his chest out, being like, yeah, here I am.
Martin Hitch saying oil, because he's thick and created by pressure. So oil created by pressure, is it?
Yes. Yes.
From Mr. Miss, first name Anona. Tripod, because he's unstable and needs propping up to be able to fully work. Bloody good stuff.
Volume 10, here's the situation. We'll say this is from Simon because that's his mother heckin' name. Rightio, we have a short, chunky guy at my work who is always scratching his ass and proceeds to sniff his fingers. Other than gross, I don't know what to call him. Let's hear your best and your worst. A message here from Lee. What about Pablo Picasso? Picasso. Robert, he says, what about the Rim Reaper? This from here from a good friend of the show, Cy. What about the fiance shopper? Always picking their ring. This from Gavin Rogerson. What about Usher? Because he picks his seat. This from Hamish. The drug dog, always sniffing crack. From Hamish Purcell. The ring feeder.
Oh. Leroy Hill climbs in with a QC, always checking the product. Cody Gammon, the analyst, otherwise the analyst.
Yes.
Jay Wazuk, he's gone with Lotto. One day he'll scratch a winner. Michael Luff, the pink-eyed panther. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Anonymous, Kit Kat, because he loves himself a chocky finger. Another one here. Charlie, in his own chocolate factory.
Something tells me he's going to stop picking his ass at work.